Hey guys and girls, we're going to do another video now, and today we're going to be talking about Thai boxing and Krav Maga. I've been getting into it and I've been training with one of my trainers, Reco. He's awesome at this.
Hello sir.
So, hello. How's it going?
It's going all right.
Cool, good. So Reco, can you tell us a bit about Thai boxing and Krav Maga, the differences, how they help with fitness, what sort of angles they bring into
Okay, so let's talk about Muay Thai first of all. So Muay Thai is a more of a martial art. Obviously, it has its background in Thailand. It's the national sport there.
Yeah.
It's something that I picked up many years ago.
How long ago did you do it?
About 13 years ago. I started Muay Thai. Doing it on and off for many years. Fought amateur many years ago as well. And it's something that's kind of just been, I suppose, the basis of all of my martial arts. And then, obviously, talking about Krav Maga. Krav Maga is something that I picked up about 5 years ago. Yes. I was training here all those years ago.
We used to have that school.
Exactly. And it's definitely more of a bolt-on to Muay Thai. It's definitely Krav Maga is a fantastic self-defense system, and it's something that you can pick up very quickly. But I also do think it's good to have a base in a traditional, I suppose, a traditional type martial art like Muay Thai or boxing or Jiu-Jitsu.
Actually, you're really good at boxing. I know this personally. Yeah. So you kind of downplayed that. Do you have anything? Do you promote boxing much?
No, for sure. I mean, especially with measuring distance. I mean, and for fitness. We do lots of doing. And I do a lot of pad work, and you're always
slipping.
Blowing out your arse, and when we're finishing, we're slipping and we're moving, and the importance of, I suppose, measuring distance and the importance of, I suppose, taking on a taller opponent or a shorter opponent, and being able to hand yourself effectively.
Our limb difference. I'm always having to slip, duck, go under.
So head movement is even more exactly.
Yeah,
is even more important.
And guys, this has been killing me doing this training. It's like, it is revolting, but it's fun. But the thing is, I feel like weight training is very important for posture, being upright. But if you just do weight training, you're kind of like bolt on strong and stiff, and I think that if you just do that, you're not mobile. And what I found with dance, martial arts, you can talk about the dance later, is you're twisting, so it's about being more mobile. So I think personally, when you combine the two, you get great combination.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I work on an ethos, I suppose, of in life, there's hard work and there's play, and you play. And playing it should be something that's something that makes you out of breath, first of all,
right? And
something that allows you to hit something in anger. If I'm honest, I think if you're able to balance both, and have the weight training. Obviously, the weight training is obviously important for posture.
Yeah.
But being able to be loose and be fluid and be able to, I suppose, deal with whatever it may be, any type of threat. I prefer to be fast than to be strong, to be honest. I prefer to run away than to try and fight someone, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. It's good stuff. I mean, and also it's quite graceful, even though it's brutal.
Yeah, it's brutal.
There's a grace to it. It's like when I started doing Thai boxing with you, like I was just hitting hard and too like static, flat-footed. I mean, you even tell me now to move more side on. Yeah. So, like, what I've noticed is like skipping and dancing and moving to the beat has helped me to be better at my training, because it's actually about being lighter. But
sure.
I mean,
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, timing is something that in any fight, Floyd Mayweather, a perfect example. His timing is amazing. To be able to slip and then come back with a counter shot is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And having the timing to move your feet in the beat, first of all, being able to dance. I know you're having some salsa lessons. I know.
And I was doing some moving to that music you were playing the other day.
So we're playing some reggae. So Adam was I'm trying to educate him about some reggae and ska. But moving to the beat and being able to move in a nice rhythm and just being to rotate, come in, rotate, come in. It's all part of, I suppose, measuring distance and being able to pick your shots effectively when your feet are in a stable position. That's the most important thing. And as I said, Muay Thai, fantastic. Krav Maga, fantastic. I like to kind of combine the two. I do lots of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well, to have a little bit of the ground game too.
I've done that once.
We do some Jiu-Jitsu as well. But definitely Krav Maga is definitely a bolt-on. It's a fantastic self-defense system. But kids, please do something else, not just Krav Maga.
So, like, I noticed you get your daughter to do jiu-jitsu, so I was going to ask, the reason I'm bringing that angle on is you recommend it for women and guys equally, right?
Yeah. I mean, most fights, especially for a female. I mean, unfortunately, if they're attacked, sometimes they end up on the floor, and being able to handle yourself on the floor is very, very important. Even, you know, being able to fall correctly, being able to get up correctly, being able to get this attacker away from you effectively with minimal damage to yourself. Which is the reason why I like the jiu-jitsu, and the Krav Maga stuff is just dirty, and it's just like a horrible poking in the eyes and poking in the nose and scratching at the throat. Burst in the eardrum. That stuff kind of is an add-on. So yeah, jiu-jitsu. I mean, I'm a massive fan of jiu-jitsu.
And for the girls as well, because I know guys into. Do you think, just not forget for a second the fighting side? What about the fitness and the fun part?
Yeah.
What about that?
Yeah. I mean, my daughter just started to go. She's 11, and she's really enjoyed it. She has lots of fun, and also, you know, it's something that I feel it teaches discipline. It teaches, you know, you have to listen, and it's sometimes it's difficult for me as a dad to instruct a child, my own child, because I expect so much. So I'm very, very strict. But when you put them in a classy environment where you leave them to themselves, and they then have to look up to somebody else, it's fantastic. And the last 4 weeks that she's been going, she's definitely grown as an individual.
Awesome.
I'm very, very proud of her. Very, very proud.
Yeah, I saw her doing some stuff on the punch bag.
Yeah, she can kick as well a little bit.
She's got a good teacher.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm okay.
So in terms of personal training, like, what if you were to take an ideal client who you trained as many times as you wanted in a weekly structure, how would their week look?
Okay, so we'd probably do a lot of mobility stuff. So I don't like to do lots of weights. I do lots of body weight stuff, lots of functional stuff. So for example, you know, being able to carry the shopping up the stairs, that's functional. I mean, extreme example, you know, your house is on fire, you need to get out the building, you need to be able to pull yourself up onto the roof. That's just functional. I think that's just functional things that humans should be able to do. So I work on a very much of a functional base. We do we do quite a few reps, but then, you know, as the week then progresses, we probably do, I tend to work on like a 1 power kind of session a week, make sure we still have the explosive power in there as well, and then we mix it up, as you know, with lots and lots of kicking and punching and sparring and playing, as I mentioned before. Playing. It's important to play. It's
version
important to play.
of playing it involves a lot of sweat. Your whole body goes red. Maybe convulsions on the floor. But then you feel great after, so just,
Yeah, I edit that out,
Reco playing, that's fun, but it is fun. I'm very numeric in the way I think. Like, I tell my clients they got to train a minimum of 4 times a week to have the conditioning and to change shape. I believe that. For you, what are your numerics like?
Okay, so I'd say initially, I'd say 2 martial arts kind of sessions, focus on mobility and martial arts sessions a week, and then in the middle of that there would be a weight training session where we do lots of static movement and lots of explosive movement and things that we can, I suppose, add on to the martial arts stuff to help you with the martial arts, basically.
So you're saying ideally.
So three times a week. I'd say three to 4 times a week would be ideal. I mean, anything less than that, I mean, it's good. You get a good base of fitness. But if you do really want to progress and be able to see yourself moving a bit faster and sharper, and your mind thinking much clearer, and, you know, being able to handle any kind of situation, even if it would be with your boss, or if it be with your partner, your family, you know, whatever the situation may be, it's having that self-confidence to know, actually, I can carry myself well, I'm strong, I'm fit, I can do whatever I want to do.
So you see it as taking it over to other parts of your life. If you're strong here, and you're talking about the mindset, and all these things about the mind, and you're also saying in a way that it takes time for your brain to adjust. So that's another good point. Like, I say that do 4 times a week for your body to adapt. Enrico, you agree with 3
yeah,
to 4 as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
so we're kind of around the same
sure.
numbers.
Yeah, most definitely.
But now you're saying that it's not just about having your body, it's also the mind has to attune and it needs that practice. Because some of us train more than 4 times a week. Right?
Yeah.
But we're saying, okay, you want to change 4 times a week.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for a lot of the things that we drill and we practice, I mean, I think, I feel that the way that I teach is very, I suppose, natural body movements. What your body would normally do. It almost like it feels right. It feels right to rotate. It feels normal. It feels normal to move your head. It just feels normal. So the way I like to practice is just like that. So if we can, I suppose, help you to almost unlearn how to not be normal, if that's a very in a very strange way, and just learn to trust your body to move the way you think it should move. And as you've seen, I've asked you just to relax, and we've taken lots of breaks, and we've said, okay, just calm down, do it again, and it's perfect again. So just being able to just relax and just feel like, this is something that I normally do. I just move in a normal way. If I'm going to get punched, where am I going to move? I'm not going to keep my face there, am I? I'm going to move my head. It's just a normal thing to do.
It's funny because we're using the word normal, and I think I understand what Rico's saying here, because actually he hit on something very smart. I think we as humans, we tense up a lot because of emotional stuff at work, relationships, whatever it might be, the situations. And actually I'm a big believer in this, that we tense up and emotions tense up the body. But Rico's saying in a different way that normal isn't actually normal. We're tensing up, and you're talking about loosening up, relaxing.
Loosening up, relaxing, enjoying yourself. We have one life. Being able to play and being able to be happy and being able to smile and live and look back at your life with no regrets is so important. And if you go through your life completely tense the whole time,
you're breaking on yourself.
I mean, you're just going to end up, old with 10 cats. Who wants to be old with 10 cats? So you want to be able to, just relax, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, and
there is someone that was old with 10 cats. It was that famous actress. But sorry, go on.
We digress. but just being able just to normal things as a human, being able to carry a backpack up the escalator at Westminster, or being able to run across the bridge, run across Lambeth Bridge, back across Westminster Bridge and back, and feel okay. It's just it's normal. Unfortunately, as humans, as we've evolved, we've become a little bit lazy. We've got used to catching the tube and getting cars, whatever else, and not being able to just do normal functional things like defend yourself.
It's a really good point, because normal seems to be in our society sitting down for too many hours, looking at the phone for too many hours, being on the screen for too many hours, and then when I change people's posture, they're like, that's not normal, and I'm like, do you think that's normal that you're hunched like this and your neck's like that and your hamstrings are tight? That's not normal. So we're almost saying that normal isn't normal anymore, and that we got to condition you for normal.
Back to where you should be in the first place. I mean, it's
like caveman.
Exactly.
Right?
Apart from with cars and tubes and stuff.
Well, it's a little bit of technology as well. But our bodies are the same. They're not. They haven't changed.
No.
So Rico does personal training here. AWPTS.com. He does Thai boxing, Krav Maga,
mobility,
mobility.
We do box fit, we do everything on here. I mean, I cater for all, and I exclude none.
So, if you want to do that sort of training, which I really, really recommend, because I've done it and it's just loosened me up. I've got interest in doing new things like dance and Thai boxing and moving, and you're just a lot lighter and you feel a lot more powerful and fast. I think it's a great fun. It is fun. It is fun. It is fun. So check out Reco on the website, the profile. We've got you as Reco Gilfillian. Is that said right? AWPTS.com. Do you have any websites?
So you can check me out. I'm on my website, recosfitness.co.uk. I'm on Instagram, recojunior.com, edit that out. Got my own Instagram, Reco Junior, and Twitter, Reco Junior as well. So please come and check me out.
Check it out, man. Thanks for watching, and see you guys soon.